Tuesday, and I'm watching some behaviour you haven't seen before. What are these guppies doing to the Big Bertha? That's not okay, man. Not okay at all. I wonder why they're doing it. I wonder if they're picking off algae off its shell, but then they were going kind of inside of it. It's weird behaviour I've never seen before. The snail's clearly still alive. Leave him alone! Or her alone. Stop it! That's just not okay. Not okay at all. I'm gonna feed them now. There's a whole bloody gang of them. They're still at it. Leave her alone, man. You bullies. Guppy bullies. I put some food in. Put a flake in. It hasn't seemed to have stopped them. Stop bullying the snail! Bertha's done nothing to you. Shit. There we go. Now they're feeding. Don't come back. Don't come back. Don't come back. That's it. That's it. You guys are going in timeout today. Well, it's Tuesday. I've just watched my guppies bully Big Bertha, which I thought was not okay. And we've got a few things on the cards today, so I'll quickly run through it, and then we'll chug on with the day. We will be on Corridor spot. Sorry, Corridor? What am I talking about? Glow light tetra spotting here. Unlikely to see Fryer yet, but we'll keep looking. So periodically through the day I'll shine a torch and see if I see any movement whatsoever. Last few fish already come out of the in-house quarantine. Some Danios, some bristlenose. That's pretty much it. Crebensis has got another week to go, but there's a few tanks that'll clear that open, gets everything out empty. Silver mollies and chocolate talkers can go into the big tank with the Oscars and whatnot. That gets in-house QT open, and I'll be water changing and cleaning it up before next week. Still in the process of doing aquarium maths, so some of these fish will be moving around the place and some will be going in other places, just trying to maximize the amount of fish for the amount of tanks, combinations for spawning and stuff like that, and I don't think I'm quite doing it. These are all obviously full at the moment. There's a couple up here, and then some of these three are getting full. So we've only got 3 in the middle, which is dangerous numbers. I want to keep more, but at the moment I'm not sure if I can, because I need to move some platies over here, and then those mollies need to go in there, and it's just not quite wiggling the way that I want it to jiggle. So fish maths is definitely going to happen at some point today or tomorrow, so that's on the cards as well. We're checking mops and stuff like that in through the Corey area. They're feeding pretty heavily. It rained last night. Hopefully we might get a spawn. Some of the girls were looking relatively plump, but we'll see. Again, brokers are what I really want happening, but we'll see how we go. So that'll be the action through here. These live bearer tanks are in desperate need of a cleanup as well. So here's kind of what I was talking about when it comes to fish maths or aquarium maths. They're all guppies except for swordtails, platies, and there's a group of cories up there. So I obviously want the cories in with the cories, but I've run out of room, so I can't completely do that. I really want the platies in with all the other platies along here, because there's 6, 7, 8 tanks of platies in through here. I don't really have any with swordtails, so I'd like to have a wee area for swordtails. So I've got these ones here, and I've got swordtails over there as well. So I like to have things together. So like I'll grab this container of food, which is going to feed the cories and just get it done, or this container of food, which is more suitable for the live bearers or the guppies or what have you. So things aren't quite sitting where I need to go. I don't quite have enough tanks. We don't have them structured in the correct manner. So I just need to kind of work through that a little bit. We've got mollies up here and mollies over there. I've got 5 different colour variants of mollies. So 5 different colour variants of mollies, so I'm 1 tank short because I've only got 4 tanks to do it. I've got 3 different colour variants of swordtails, but I don't have enough tanks to have them all in the same area, so stuff like that I'm just trying to work through. So I've got cories over here, and then I've got cories over there, dwarf cichlids all in and around the place and stuff like that. So I just need to kind of make things work so it's all together to make me feel better. All the rainbow fish, they're all together except for the blue lacustris, which to be fair are too big to go in the 2-foot tanks at the moment, but yeah, just things like that. So I just need to kind of wiggle enough jiggle. So So yeah, that kind of thing's frustrating me, but we'll just see how we go. DIY Daddy will come along and put some more silicone on this leaky tank. Hopefully it stops leaking in a couple of days time and we can dump it over there, gets that area done. These platies need to move to the other area, so the silver platies can go into here. So we've got 3 lots of guppies up through here. It's just trying to make things work to the best of everyone's ability. I'd like to get moving on this, get these fish out of here and into there. I think it's going to be a good option. Then this can go into the shop and we can begin that process, and that tank can go up there. So already there's probably more than a day's worth of work that I'm talking about, but yeah, we'll see how we go. With all the fish moving around, we had to put some into these tanks here. Yesterday when I was catching fish for the orders, I noticed it was some of the fish that were showing 0 on the website, but we have some here, so I need to go through and count fish as well and update the website. So quite a lot happening over the next day or two. Plus the plant orders have got to go out today or tomorrow because of the long weekend. So yeah, plenty of stuff on. Whether I can get it all done is another question. It's also fantastic that it's now 8:30 and the lights haven't come on yet, so yay me, saving power. Thank you to the legends that reminded me to get rubber bands. I'm off to get rubber bands right now. I'm in the car park. You guys are freaking animals. I love it. I guarantee you 100% I would have forgotten if I didn't get those notifications via the YouTube notification and the email that I got. How bloody good. We're off to get rubber bands. We're not running out today. Woohoo! Rubber bands acquired. Right, I feel like that was a bit of daylight robbery for the price that I just paid for 2 kilos of rubber bands. I feel like it's quite an astronomical amount of money. Put your guesses in the comments of how much you think 2 kilograms of number 8 rubber bands cost. It's a decent sack. It's going to last me for a while, but it was quite a bit of money. So chuck your guesses in down below and let's see who gets the closest. Check out all my rubber bands. Totally feel like a rubber band overlord. I have all the rubber bands. You have no rubber bands. Look at them all. Never seen so many rubber bands in my life. If only these were Sonic golden coins, how good would that be? Anyway, rubber band container is full, ready to rock and roll. We can put some fish in some bags and seal them up now. Happy days. Would appear that all the lights came on between when I was out at the gym between 9:30ish, 9:15ish, and now, which is 5 to 11. Got back at about 10 to 11. So this is a win. Power savings are us. And you're a 100% winner for me. Thank you very much, aquarium that never turns its lights on. Windows are crying. Time to get one of my favourite toys out. Give her a wee clean up. I'm not going to torment you, put it through all of it. Just some of it. Righto, just got confirmation for this week's guest that he's good to go, ready to rock and roll for Friday. So my first priority right now, jump onto the Canva making machine, stream machine, all that kind of stuff. Get that sorted, get that locked and loaded, and then get into what I had planned for the day. Very, very excited. Happy days. Everything's happy days at the moment. How good? Everything's how good at the moment. Fish are good. So, setting up that live stream took about, 8 gazillion hours longer than it should have. It's now 2 p.m. It took about 3 hours. I don't know why it took so long. It's just one of those things. This one took way longer than it should have. Bit of research trying to work out what was going on. Things didn't quite work, but we got there in the end. It's now 2 o'clock. Gonna have some lunch. Then gonna start moving some fish and actually work out what I can actually do for the rest of the day, because time has just flown on me today. Yeah, we'll start moving some fish around now. We've got a container of Zebra Danny DeVitos. Very cool, very underrated fish. Just a wee heads up. I'm going to feature these in the display tank very soon, but shh, don't tell anybody. Not these ones are going to go into the shop for sale, but I'll either buy some more or I'll spawn some, and there'll be a wee feature aquarium for Zebra Danny DeVitos because I think they're freaking awesome. And then we have a lovely box of ship machines. poopy plecos. As you can see here, some pretty filthy water. I'll put them in here somewhere. Happy days. One of two chocolate squeakers. You were squeaking before, might not be able to hear it now. I've already got a large one like this in the shop, so there's no point in putting these other two in the shop with them. Just going to put them out the back with these big ugly beasts. They're really pretty fish, they're really cool. If anyone's interested in Nelson, I've got some gorgeous jags and a gorgeous Oscar. But yes, a couple of them to go in. Literally caught them in the container way easier than catching with a net, because they are dicks when it comes to being in nets. No, you can't eat your new tank, mate. Leave them alone. Getting a bit gaspy. I think I'm going to chuck some airline in here for these guys. Probably a wise idea. Big ol' fish. And this one is number 2 of 2. Hopefully this goes into my container nice and easily. Nope, nope, hey, come on. See? I said nice and easily. It's way simpler than trying to deal with getting them out of the nets in particular. Alright, so the in-house QT is all cleared out, other than the cribensis down there, and the silver mollies, which are beginning to look like absolute arseholes. Doing that standard stupid freaking molly shimmer thing that happens after a few weeks. I don't know why. It annoys me, because mollies would be cool fish if they didn't do that. They just have that weird tendency to get that shimmer on them and then just turn upside down. My theory is because when they're imported from like really salty brackish water, and we put them in the salt water and then they just hate life. That's a theory. I've got salt in there with them, might not be enough, but anyway, that's where they are. So they need to both move. So they'll move tomorrow once I move either the green coral or the blue coral platies, one or the other. I'll clear out one of them because they're so incredibly similar, it's not funny, like to the point where they're basically the same fish. One's blue, one's green, but they're both basically the same colour. So I'll clear one of them out and only produce one. Once that's cleared out, we'll go for a walk, eh? Take these white tux platies out and put them into that tank, which will then mean I put the silver mollies into this tank. So I've just got mollies in here, and then there's many platies over there. These haven't sold very well in the shop, and I don't know why, because I think they're really cool looking fish. Like, they're just a nice looking fish, but for some reason they haven't really sold. So whether or not we hold on to them and keep producing them, I'm not 100% sure, but that'll be the plan for now. Put these over where those other ones are, put the silver mollies over here, cleans out the in-house QT, so that'll be tomorrow's job, as well as moving and shaking on this. Setting up this week's live stream just took way too long today. It just really pushed everything out, so I had to do what I could do and done that, and yeah. That'll go into there. Some things will move around, that'll go to the shop, and we can pick a path when it comes to this aquarium. So yeah.